Hello, James.
Jason this morning. Hey, Niv and Shervin, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. How are you?
Jason this morning, Blend is a new series on Apple TV Plus called Tehran. And I have two of the actors with me today, Niv Sultan and Shervin Alenabi. Am I saying that right, Shervin?
Yes, you are. Thank you, James.
For an American, yeah, I got it right. Niv, tell us a little about the show and your character.
So I portray Tamar, which is a young Mossad agent who's sent for a special mission in Tehran, an undercover mission under enemy lines, which is interesting because the show soon reveals that this is her own country. And when she goes, things just go wrong, and she's stuck under enemy lines and needs to save her life. Yeah, I guess.
Shervin, tell us about your character, what's involved with you.
I play Milad, who's a very smart political dissident who's also a hacker. And he lives in this commune with his friends. They're sort of like freedom fighters. They organize protests. And I become friends with Niv's character, Tamar. And they, although Niv's under a different identity, they kind of, they take a liking to each other. And her mission kind of lines up with mine, even though they have completely different goals. And yeah, things take on a very interesting and exciting twist from there.
So another question is, since this is an espionage thriller, how physical is it for both of you?
It was I guess. It was very challenging, but it was super interesting, for us and actors. It's an amazing challenge, and it's always an amazing experience. And for me, it was the first time. I've never done an action role before, and it was really exciting.
Shervin, how did you get in shape for this, man? You have to go to the gym, you do some jogging, what'd you do?
I didn't have to go to the gym. I didn't have to go to the gym. I think Niv was responsible for most of the action, but I had to get a motorbike license. I had a little accident on the motorway when I was trying to get my license and everything. So that was my only physicality that I had to do. Really, I wasn't doing a lot of action.
Now, this being again an espionage thriller, how would you compare this with other espionage movies? Are you, Niv, are you a little bit of a James Bond? And Shervin, where are you in this?
No, I think that it is an espionage, but it's much more than this. And our espionage thriller is much more exciting than the others. No, I'm just kidding. But I think that at the end, it's much more than this. This story was really about the real people behind the conflict, and the humanity of the people and the experience that people have during this crazy conflict between Israel and Iran.
Shervin?
Yeah, absolutely. I have to say, yeah. It's definitely familiar. It's similar to other exciting shows, but I think the one thing that I love the most about it is how deeply it goes into people's lives and how they feel about each other. It dives a bit more deeper into that, and it's just a bit less macho, I think. Yeah.
Niv, I like what he said, that it's less macho. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
So again, what's going to be the future of this show? Tell me what we can expect to happen in the future when we come back.
Shervin, help me. I don't know.
If we come back, yeah.
I know that I'm not. Obviously, I know that I'm not ready to say goodbye, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. But if we come back, definitely, I wanna see a lot of action. I want to see missions. I want to see Sick Boy and Shakira take over the world.
Shervin is physically ready for this, Steve. You hear what he's saying.
I'm so ready.
I know.
Niv, Shervin, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend. We're definitely going to check out Tehran, and I'm going to see how physical you guys are. And Shervin, I'm going to go to the gym a little bit too, okay?
Get that license too.
Thank you again.
Thank you, James. Thank you.
Thank you, James. Bye-bye.